102.7 KJNA. Six lanes, tail lights, headlights watching in the dirty night. And disappear to the left and right. Another sucker from the side. A 99 cent heart attack. I got a pound of head and I hit you back. Can't make it up. Stop that. I'm doing it. Fast roads, watch my door, my best I'm at night with a stop sign on a black top. I caught the first bus I could hop from there. All of this glitter is getting dark. There's concrete going in the city park. I don't know who my neighbors are. There's I'm not. I'm gonna let West Rose watch my door pop up and tell me that be turning close to you. I keep working.
Welcome in to another edition of the Walk Room. Your hosts, Austin Watley and Grant King, are here to break down all the action. Each week, we bring you exclusive coach and player interviews, coverage, and expert analysis you won't find anywhere else. From the latest highlights to the stories behind the game, this is the Walk Room.
Good evening and welcome in to another night of the walkthrough. We've got a jam-packed show tonight. We're going to hear from Lady Giants head coach Sarah Roark. We're going to hear from Giants head coach Joe Hammett. We've got some girls powerlifters in the house, and we're also going to have a couple of Gina Giant baseball players come by. So excited about tonight. A lot going on with Gina High School sports. So we're going to try to keep you updated and bring it all to you. Austin Wilder here along with Brant King, and man, these Lady Giants in softball, they continue to roll. No matter who they go up against, it is a good game, and they are building an incredible resume as far as teams they are beating and getting ready to have that playoff run to Sulphur. It is just incredible what they've done.
Yeah, you knew this group was going to be extra special. I mean, from the time they were freshmen on up, just the work ethic that they produce each and every week. I mean, we talked to them last year, just talking about, it doesn't matter. They have their scheduled practices, but they still go to the field and they still put in the work after hours at the batting cage and on the field. And I've seen them up there at the field before. I mean, it'd be 8 o'clock at night, and they're still working, still practicing, and trying everything they can to get the job done and trying to advance and get that state championship this year. That's the ultimate goal. Came up a little short last year to Doyle, but this year is to bounce back and get the job done and seal the deal. But Lady Giants overall 22-3, power rating number 1, and it's just been an unbelievable season. They've beat several 5A teams this year, great 5A teams. And just the product that they put on the field has just been tremendous.
They are doing something that, I mean, you don't see very much. They have been number 1 from the start. They had a great opening weekend, I believe, and went to number 1, and they've been there the entire time. It's been incredible. We want to welcome in Lady Giants head coach Sarah Roark. Coach, you there?
I am.
How's it going?
It's good. How about y'all?
Good. Going good, man. Y'all have had a busy week since we talked to you last. You have had some big wins, have accomplished a lot. Another district championship for y'all. Let's go back to that game last week at Marksville. You guys traveled down there. You shut out Marksville 6-0. Kind of tell us about that game and go into how big it was to get another district championship.
It was a big deal. We haven't done it very often. That's one of our goals that we have for this year is to outright win it and not have to share it or come in second. And so we had our minds made up, and we had to wait because we kept that game and kept getting pushed back. And it's always difficult when we go to Marksville. For some reason, we don't play as well as we normally do. And they came with their minds made up. They did what they needed to do at the plate and get through an amazing game. And it's just they took care of business. So it was really fun. It was a good game.
Did you feel like from this senior group and this group in general that that district championship was something they really wanted to have on their resume for this year? That was one of their goals and they set out and got it done?
Oh, for sure, yeah. And we always kind of laugh about it. Like the year that we won state, we didn't even win district, so that's kind of always been a hurdle for us for some reason. And so if we win district, then we don't do very well in the playoffs. So we want to be able to put it all together and get it both done. So that was one of the goals, and I was really excited for them.
Well, Coach, you guys went up to Equipment this past weekend to the equipment tournament. Talk a little bit about that.
It's a fun tournament to go to. We had some late games, so I was pretty excited to see how they took the challenge for as many games as we had coming up. I knew it was going to be difficult, and it was going to be hot, and it was going to be late, and I was kind of worried about their mentality, but they took it in stride. They were excited to play at Grove. They stepped up. They made an exciting game out of it. We came back and had to win in the bottom of the 7th, and it was pretty fun to watch. And then the next day we had 2 big games kind of back to back. We had a little bit of a break, but they weren't afraid. They stepped up and they just had a really good time and had the right mindset to make a good weekend out of it. So it was fun.
Yeah, you shut out Airline. I think he didn't give up a hit in that game. And then you play a tough Darbone Woods team that to me is always a very good team. They compete well with Calvary and district. And y'all handled them 5-1. Kid had another big game there, 17 strikeouts in that one.
She did. There was a lot of things that we had to battle against. We got started an hour behind, and then we started with only one umpire, and that umpire was pretty hard on Kid. And she had to battle through some adversity, and she did what she needed to do and showed a lot of maturity. I was very proud of her because in the past it wouldn't have gone that well, and all the girls had her back, and they really battled through it. So they all stepped up for each other. It was awesome. It was a great team win.
And last night, y'all had senior night. Beat a very good Grant team. Grant is always a solid team. Seems like they always can make a playoff run. And when they were in our district, they were very good. They'll be back in district next year. Just kind of give us your thoughts on that win last night.
We knew that they were going to be tough, and again, they're going to play us harder than they play most people, and especially this year, everybody's wanting to play us harder than they play anybody. They want to be the one to beat us, and so they came out ready to hit Kit. They were getting their timing down, but our defense had her back, and our hits really, they started making the adjustments that we've been talking about since the beginning of the year, and they really started thinking about it and putting it together. So, it was kind of a slow start, but once they got going, it was they really started working together.
Yeah, I felt like, and I haven't been to every game. I think I've only been to a few games, but from the first game that I went to last night, to me, it felt like 1 through 9. That was the best I've seen y'all hit. I felt like everybody got up there and was swinging the bat well, making solid contact. That was the most impressed I've been with y'all as far as hitting last night.
Yeah, they all, from top to bottom, they all were working together. So it was, we've been working on that for a while now. So it's fun that it came together during senior night.
We'll kind of just talk about this senior group. Maybe just the thing that you'll remember most about this group. One of the best groups y'all ever had in Jena High School history.
It is, and they've all pretty much been playing the entire time, and they came with the work ethic that we've been always asking for and reaching for, and they have the hunger, and the girls before them set the tone for it, and they knew that it was possible. So now that it started with the class before them, they see what it takes, and they've been really working for it, and they keep falling short every year. So this year they've just really been putting in the work to really achieve what their goal at the end. So they're all really pushing each other, and they haven't really slacked off yet. Normally there's a lull when we get to this part in the season, and we haven't hit that yet. Knock on wood.
And so the rest of this week, no games. You don't have a tournament this weekend. The next game is on Monday, correct?
Correct. We go to Sterlington, yeah.
So next week you got
gave them the day off so they could have a little bit of rest.
Yeah. Kind of take a break, and then next week you got some tough teams.
Tioga too, right? Is Tioga next
right?
week?
Yeah, we have Sterlington and then Tioga, and then West Monroe and
Pineville.
More than I can't think of. Yeah, it's Pineville. Yeah. So we got some tough games last weeks. Yeah.
Just in time for playoffs.
Right. Yeah.
Well, we appreciate you joining us tonight, and and enjoy the rest of your week and some time off. And y'all get back at it next week, and we'll talk to you again next week.
Okay, thank you so much.
Take care, Coach. Lady Giants head coach Sarah Rowart. Yeah, Lady Giants are rolling right now. On just Saturday, Cooper had 32 strikeouts and only gave up 1 hit in the 2 games.
I don't care what level you're at, that's pretty good.
And then on Monday against West Washita, she had a perfect game, did not give up any hits, walks, and had 14 strikeouts. And I meant to look, and I'll look for next week's show, but just to see where she's at with strikeouts just this year. But Trinity Williams had a couple of big home runs, had a big home run in the Oak Grove win. In the top of the 7th, she had a home run, the go-ahead home run. And then on Monday against West Washita, she had a 3-run home run. Bailey Durham had a home run. Last night against Grant, I thought Mary Wood hit the ball very well. She was 3 for 4. Solid contact every time. Had a great day at the plate there. And that's the thing that I felt like last night. 1 through 9, everybody was up there being aggressive, ready to hit, and putting the bat on the ball. And if we're hitting the ball that well with our pitching and defense, it's going to be looking good. We're going to be tough to beat when it gets playoff time. So excited about softball. We are district champions. We ended up undefeated in district play. Marksville and Buckeye are both 3-2 in district play. Bunkie and Caldwell are 2-3, and Vidalia 0-5.
And to me,
go ahead.
And to me, it's great playing the teams that you're going to play in the next week and a half or so. I mean, it kind of ramps you up and gets you prepared for that atmosphere that you're going to face in the playoffs. Because once you get to the playoffs, the atmosphere at the games just really ramps up. Just the pressure. Each inning and each pitch. Really, I mean, you can tell the difference in the crowd when it comes playoff time.
To me, a big deal is the pitching. You got to face top pitching before getting to the playoffs to be ready for the playoffs.
Yeah, you have no lulls in the next week and a half.
Yes.
You're playing some solid teams.
Because let's say, okay, I mean, you remember, when you played you had some teams in the district that you had to play.
Yeah, exactly.
That when you face that pitching, it would throw your timing off the batting.
Yeah.
And I feel like with the schedule that they make every year, we are ready for playoffs. Right. I mean, we have played the top teams. We're ready to go. And it's all about just getting there and letting it happen. On Monday night, Buckeye beat Monterey 20-1. Family Community beat Vidalia 14-5. And then last night, this surprised me. Buckeye beat Tioga in 5 innings, 13-3. But we talked about Buckeye. They can get hot this time of the year. But Tioga is a very good team in Division I Select. Bunkie beat Oakdale 12-1, and Marksville beat Avoyelles 17-0. Looking like every team from softball is going to get in the playoffs. Gena's number 1, Marksville's number 11, Buckeyes number 7, Bunkie number 9, Caldwell number 16, Vidalia number 22. The top 5 in Division III non-select, the same as last week. Gena number 1, Kaplan number 2, French Settlement number 3, Pine Prairie number 4, Stonington number 5. Think about this real quick. To me, the state champion is coming from one of those 5 teams. But out of those 5 teams, only 4 can make it to Sulphur.
Yeah.
Who's going to be the odd man out?
Yeah, exactly.
So I really think our division is a fun division to watch this year for the playoffs. So it'll be interesting to see who makes it there. Semifinals and finals are going to be awesome. And that's everything for softball. We covered all that?
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to take a break right here. When we come back, we are going to hear from some Gena High School girls powerlifters. You're listening to the walkthrough on 102.7 KJNO.
When you need an expert, you call one, whether it's a doctor, a lawyer, or your local Farm Bureau insurance agent. There's one in every parish to help you protect what's important to you and your family, because protecting the people of Louisiana is what's important to us. Learn more about how Farm Bureau insurance can save you time and money. Visit lafarmbureau.com to find a local agent and ask for a quick auto, home, or life insurance quote. That's lafarmbureau.com. Make contact with your local Farm Bureau insurance agent today.
All right, welcome back into the walkthrough. Austin Waller here along with Brant King, and we are now joined by DeAndrea Jones, Ada Kimbrough, and Aaron Ashley. They are with Gena High School Girls Powerlifting. Once again, they've had another great year. DeAndrea, you won the state championship, correct? You were in first place?
Yes, sir.
Ada, you were in second place.
Yes, sir.
And then Aaron was in third place.
Yes, sir.
So once again, incredible years, because that's competing across the state in your division, right?
Yes, sir.
And I felt like last year we kind of kept up with y'all before state. We kind of knew y'all were doing well. Regionals before state?
Yes, sir.
And this year we kind of dropped the ball. Hadn't heard much, didn't know what was going on. And all of a sudden I see y'all are doing well at state. So kind of give us a rundown of what happened this season during powerlifting, maybe at different meets y'all had and at regionals. And whoever wants to talk, just go ahead.
So at regionals, it was competitive, but we all did really well. We had a lot of girls get a place on the podium. I can't remember how many it was, but it was 4 or 5 of us did. We all placed. I got first, Dee got first, and Aaron, you got second, right? And then Kaylee Duran got third. Can't remember if there was another one, but we all did fairly well.
As a team, because don't you kind of compete as a team as well? Did y'all place as a team?
Yes, sir. We got second runner-up. Yeah, we got runner-up
Okay.
at regionals.
How many meets do you guys go to prior to state?
Yes, prior to state, we just have 2. So we have qualifiers for regionals, and then you qualify for state. Qualifying for regionals, it takes up to 20 girls. Qualifying for state takes up to 10. So the numbers drop each time.
Remind me, each one of y'all, because y'all did well at state last year too, right?
Yes, sir.
Remind me what y'all did at state last year, each one of y'all.
I got 6th, so I improved by 4 places.
Yeah, I got first.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, you're back-to-back state champion.
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
yeah. Aaron,
I got second at state last year, and I went down a place, but I'm not mad about it. The girl that beat me, she was there last year too. She and I were competing for second last year, and this year her weight went up a lot, and she was only a junior this year, so she lifts a lot, and she and DeAndrea were competing for first this year, so I was very happy for her.
so you and DeAndre were in the same division.
Yes, sir. We're in the same weight class.
So in that class for Gina, it said first place Gina, third place Gina. That's awesome to me.
Yeah.
But you're not. Are you in their class? Or, no.
I'm in the one right underneath them.
Okay. Aaron, I'm glad you said that. You kind of brought up that girl, her weight jumped up. Hey, tell us for each one of y'all how much you increased your weight this year from last year.
Ooh, I honestly don't remember how much I lifted last year. I think I lifted just a little bit over 900 pounds in total last year, and this year I lifted 985. That was my final.
945.
So I improved by 40 pounds overall this year.
Mine was at state last year 1,005, and this year I got 1,065. So I improved by 60 pounds.
Yeah.
I don't remember my total, but I think I finished squat with 295, and this year I finished with 340. So I was very proud of that. Bench only went up 5 pounds, and then deadlift, I think I finished state at 300, and this year I got 335.
Now, are you guys lifting year round or a specific time of the year?
Yeah, whenever we're lifting throughout the entire year usually. Since we're on the 4-day school week, that's really when we're working out as a team. Now, we can work out outside of school, but most of us don't have time to. We have jobs and other things. So we mainly take focus on those 4 days during the school week. The first day of the week, which is Tuesday, we do arms. Second is legs. Then maybe a core, or we do like an all together one, which works everything, and then deadlift kind of in there somewhere.
Nice.
Aaron, you talked about that there was a girl that you were competing with last year. Is that how it kind of goes each year? You get to know these girls you're competing with, and if they're the same age as y'all kind of form a relationship, or just kind of know each other, like, hey, I'm coming for you next year.
Yes, sir. You meet a lot of people, especially at the state meets, whenever, y'all are all in one little group and y'all warm up at the same time and you lift at the same time. You get to know some of the girls pretty well, especially if you're competing with them. But it's a friendly competition.
Yeah.
Nobody really tends to get angry or anything whenever they lose. I mean, I've seen some girls cry, but they're never mad at the other person that got above them. They're more just upset that they couldn't lift whatever they wanted to lift. And, like, whenever I competed with the girl that I competed with last year, it was very friendly. It's really not a lot of, like, talking to each other about how you're competing. You up your own weight by yourself based on whatever they go up to.
Ada, you talking about going from 6th to second. Were there girls that you passed up from last year?
I wasn't really a high competitor, so I didn't really have many people to compete with. It was mainly competing against myself. But this year I was only projected for like 4th, so I did kind of notice some girls at regionals that I was competing with, which was fun. We both noticed each other and know we're competing, but we still cheer each other on. I was yelling for her when she was lifting, and then I told her she did a good job after. But it is kind of different whenever you're fighting against yourself mainly.
I remember going to fellowship, and you were like, what, in second grade? You were like this tall, and now look at you, second place in state. Is any of y'all thinking about maybe trying to do this in college or doing this like outside of high school, keeping going and doing this?
I've thought about continuing this on, not in college, because one thing about powerlifting, you're lifting heavy weight and you're going past your limits. You have a certain point where it kind of just tears down your body. Like for me, after that meet, I was tired. I'm still kind of tired from that meet because the suits help us a lot. So your raw strength, we have a set raw strength, your PR, and then we're basically using the suits to go over that, exceed that amount. And so you're just using more physical strength with a suit on, and it just takes so much more out of you. And then at the same time, you're at these events for 8 to 9 hours-ish all day, and you're basically working out the entire day. It's kind of just... So I don't think I'll be doing that. I think I'll still continue to want to get stronger, of course, but I don't think I'll be able to do it as an actual sport.
Yeah, I definitely thought about college powerlifting, but especially this year, powerlifting has been really hard on my joints. It's really taxing, but it also has a high reward. I do intend on working out still. I still want to get stronger, like DeAndrea said, but I don't think I would do it again competitively just because it's had a big toll on my body. And I don't want to keep that going.
I thought about it a little bit, but they kind of set it up a little differently in college. They compete representing their school, but not together. And a part of powerlifting and one of the greatest parts about it is just the community that you lift with. It's the girls cheering you on and yelling for you from the stands, and that's just really important to me.
How many girls were on the team this year?
28, I think. We had a couple drop out, but we started.
Is that more than last year, or about the same?
I think it was very close to the same.
Okay.
But we had a lot more committed this year.
How many seniors will there be next year?
Whew, there's a lot.
Really?
There's going to be a lot.
I think there's 8, maybe. Wow. A couple of them are quitting because they want to get jobs and kind of get a head start on college, but there's going to be a lot support each other.
So each one of y'all, with you being seniors, kind of tell us what your plans are for your future after graduation. If you're going to college, or kind of what you're planning on doing.
I'm planning to go to tech and major in accounting, maybe specialize in forensic accounting.
Okay.
I'm going to the University of Lafayette. I'm going to major in chemical engineering, and then I may go back to school for accounting, like a minor in accounting.
Wow.
I'm planning on going to tech, and I'm majoring in secondary education with a concentration in English.
Okay.
I've thought about minoring in music. That's kind of an interest of mine, and I think with a minor in music, a lot of schools would hire a band director or something along those lines. And I think that would be fun, because my intention is to be a gifted English teacher, and usually gifted teachers don't tend to stay all day or teach all day because they have smaller classes, so they teach 1 or 2 hours, and that the same thing applies for band directors. So I think it'd be really cool if I could do both at one time and have basically a full schedule but of different classes.
So we might see you coming back and being a teacher at high school or something.
That's a possibility.
In a few years.
Yeah.
Well, and I want to announce, we'll put it on Facebook, but y'all are our Walkthrough Warriors of the Week. Did a great job representing us, and congratulations on a great year once again, and really enjoyed having y'all, and thanks for being on. Y'all did great. Y'all did great last year. We always enjoy talking to y'all.
Thank you.
Great job, girls. You're listening to the Walkthrough, 1.7 KJNN.
Louisiana is strong. It's hard work and determination. It's never giving up. It's being there for family, friends, and neighbors because you gave them your word. It's celebrating life's good times and standing tall when times are tough. You call this great state home, and so do we. We're headquartered here with a presence in every parish to better serve you. We're Louisiana's insurance company, Louisiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Real service, real people.
Going back into the walkthrough, we just heard from Lady Giants powerlifting, DeAndre Jones, Ada Kimbrough, Aaron Ashley. DeAndre was first place, was state champion. Ada was second place, and Aaron was third place. They did a great job at state powerlifting meet. And we've also heard from Lady Giants head coach Sarah Rowart. We've talked softball. So now we're going to transition and get into Gina Giant baseball. Giants are 15-13 overall. They are currently ranked number 15 in the power rankings. Picked up another district win last night. They beat Marshall 11-0. They are now 2-2 in district play. Playing well. I know on Monday they played Pineville. Pineville won 9-8, but I felt like they played very well in that one. And played Ebar, I think, on Friday. Got a big win against them, 19-1. So sitting in a good spot right now as far as power rankings and playoffs. Definitely, I feel like we're going to make the playoffs. And from looking at the power rankings, I think we're going to be okay as far as hosting a first-round playoff series. So looking good right now.
And of course, every round, best out of three, starting from the first round, which I disagree with sometimes, is the first round best out of three. You know, used to they didn't do the best out of three in the first round, but you started later on. But now every round is best out of three. So.
But then too, what was it, 32 teams, and now it's not 32. Yeah. Was it 24 or 28? Yeah. So I don't know. Yeah, it's difficult. Like we talked about it. Maybe the top divisions you do that every round, but our division maybe first round goes single game.
Yeah. Let's go through some of the stats. Gina defeated Ebar 19-1 in that game. Bryce Thompson 3 innings, 3 hits, 1 run, no walks in that game. West Washita defeated the Giants 11-3. Quentin Otwell 1 inning, 3 hits, 4 runs, 2 strikeouts. Colin Jensen 3 hits. Jonas Jenkins had 2 hits in that game. The game against Pineville, the nice back and forth. Pineville ended up winning that game 9-8. Bryce Thompson 5 1/3, 5 runs, no earned, and 5 strikeouts. Carson Willis 2 run single. Trent Tingle had 2 RBIs. And of course, the game, Gina defeated Marksville 11-0. Otwell complete game, 3 hits, 4 strikeouts. Otwell was 3 for 4 to plate, 3 RBIs. Chevalier 2 hits, Gamer 2 hits, and Willis 2 hits.
Yeah, looking at district standings, Buckeye 4-0 in district play. Bunkie and Caldwell both 3-1. Gina at 2-2. Vidalia and Marksville 0-4. Buckeyes at number 8 in their division in power rankings. Bunkie at 21. Caldwell at number 10. Gina 15. Vidalia 16. Marksville 31. So it's looking like everybody from the district will make the playoffs except Marksville. District games that were played last night. Buckeye beat Bunkie 3-1. Caldwell beat Vidalia 10-2. And then, of course, Gina, we beat Marksville 11-0. Tomorrow night, Leesville will be at Buckeye. Bunkie will be at LaSalle. And Sterlington will be at Caldwell. I feel like Sterlington and Caldwell already played maybe a couple of weeks ago. Something like that.
Seems like it, yeah.
They like playing each other. Good competition. Division 3 non-select top 5. Doyle is number 1. Westlake number 2. Sterlington number 3. South Beauregard number 4. And Erath number 5. Looking at softball and baseball as far as power ratings, that top 5, I think on both sides, they're pretty much going to stay the same. You may see some movement between that top 5, but I don't see any of those 5 really dropping below number 5. They have kind of separated themselves from everybody else. So that appears to be your top 5 that will be going into the playoffs here in a couple of weeks. And I think we have maybe 2 weeks left of the regular season, and then we will have the playoffs at the end of the season. We want to welcome in Jena Giants head coach Joe Hammock. Coach, you there?
Yes, sir.
How's it been going?
It's been going good. We've had some pretty days. I mean, the whole season's actually been pretty, for baseball. And last week we got going pretty good. Then we did Saturday, just West Washita. We didn't play very good. I think a lot of that was due to the long trip we had Friday and then turned around and had them on Saturday. And then we played Pineville this week, 9 innings. We had a chance to win it, 2 or 3 times. Just couldn't come up with that extra big hit. But I was super proud of the guys for staying with it and not giving up, and coming back and taking the lead, actually.
Yeah, that was a good game from looking at the box score. And then last night, y'all traveled to Marksville. You get a complete game shutout from Quentin Otwell, and y'all defeat Marksville 11-0. Kind of tell us about that game.
Yeah, really, it's one of those games sort of you worry about after coming off a Pineville game, much energy and emotion that we used during that game. But I told the guys today that, or even after the game, I was proud of them because we took care of business, and nothing against Marksville. They hadn't won very many games, but they only made one error, and all our runs came except for one on base hits, people getting on base with a hit and then somebody driving them in. So I think we're really swinging the bats as good as we swung it all year,
That's what I'm noticing when I look at y'all's scores each game. It seems like the games y'all are supposed to win, y'all are taking care of business and winning those games. I haven't seen any game come across where it was a game against a team where I thought, man, we should have beat them and we lost. I thought y'all were doing a great job of taking care of business and getting those wins that you're supposed to.
Most definitely, and that's a good thing for sure. We've taken care of business when, on paper we're supposed to win that game, and we have done that. And then our Achilles heel, I guess, is we played several good teams already, most of them in a larger classification, and we've been close, but we haven't, we just haven't broke through yet. And the rest of this week and next week, it's a pretty tough schedule for us. We'll have ample opportunity. Hopefully we can push through and get a couple.
Well, Coach, you've had to rely on some freshmen this year, and just talk a little bit about their impact on the team, and are they starting to be more consistent as they gain experience throughout the season?
Most definitely, Monday night against Pineville, we actually started 4 freshmen. Jonas is hamstring. He's pulled it a little bit. He can't play for a week. And so Jonathan Willis started in his spot. And then we had Bryce pitching and Bentley on second, and then Quentin and right. And for the most part, Quentin's been playing all year, really. The other 3 off and on some. But they're definitely getting accustomed to the, I guess you say, the speed of the varsity. And they're doing a good job contributing. Several of them got some big hits the other night, and Bryce did a good job. We maxed him out almost, and he did a good job keeping the score down.
But tomorrow night, you got a very good Benton team coming to town. Just kind of give us a scouting report on Benton and what you expect out of them.
Yeah, most definitely they're one of the best teams in the largest classification, and just from talking to people, other coaches, they're solid 1 through 9, swinging the bats, and they got ample arms. There's several guys that can, throw in the high 80s. So they're definitely a complete team. But at the same time, like I told the guys like last night, Marksville was overmatched, but they played and they made all the plays. And, you can't ever tell about a baseball game. So hopefully we show up in the right mindset and we compete and give ourselves a chance to win the ball game.
Well, Coach, we appreciate you joining us tonight, and good luck the rest of the week, and we'll talk to you again next week.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Junior Giants head coach Joe Hammett. You want to take a break, or you want to? Yeah, let's take a break, and we'll come back and have a couple players. All right. This is the walkthrough on 127 KJNA.
When you need an expert, you call one, whether it's a doctor, a lawyer, or your local Farm Bureau insurance agent. There's one in every parish to help you protect what's important to you and your family, because protecting the people of Louisiana is what's important to us. Learn more about how Farm Bureau insurance can save you time and money. Visit lafarmbureau.com to find a local agent and ask for a quick auto, home, or life insurance quote. That's lafarmbureau.com. Make contact with your local Farm Bureau insurance agent today.
Welcome back into the walk. We're Austin Waller here along with Brant King, and we're now joined by senior Carson Willis and junior Colin Jensen of the Gina Giant baseball team. Guys, how's it going?
Good. How's it going?
Well, we got to talk to y'all last year, so y'all have some experience being on the show, and really, I guess coming into this season, y'all were the most experienced guys back, right? Like y'all played, y'all been starters the last 2 years, and kind of talk about the difference in playing, because the last couple of years y'all have had that big group that was seniors, that those guys have been starting for a while, and they all leave, and now y'all are really kind of the veterans of the team. Kind of talk about the difference in having those guys to rely on, and now those younger guys are looking at y'all.
Well, we had to take leadership, and that's something we knew coming into the season. But the younger players, they've really stepped up, and they've handled business, and they've done everything we've asked. And
just like Coach Hammett said, we've had a lot of freshmen that have had to step up. Not necessarily the ones that have been starting all year, but we've had some losses on our team, so we've had different people that have had to shine when the moment's right, and it's been great.
That's been a big change for y'all. You know, you lose those guys. You have Coach Hammett come in, different coach. Kind of talk about him coming in and y'all getting to know him and how that is going as far as y'all getting comfortable with each other. Y'all understanding his style of coaching, and then him getting to know y'all as well as players.
He's very different than any coach I've ever had. I missed the whole fall, so I didn't really get the chance to know him until after football got back after the Dome. But he's been great. He's helped me a lot with different things, rehab, hitting, throwing, getting us ready for the games. I definitely think there wasn't a better man for the job this year.
Colin, anything?
I think it took some time to get used to it, but once we bought in, we're the best we can be right now, and everybody's bought in, and yeah. So
kind of give us y'all, the summary of the season up to this point. I'd say it's kind of probably been some ups and downs, but I really do feel like talking to Coach Hammett, y'all have done a good job of taking care of business. The teams y'all are supposed to beat, y'all beating them. Y'all played some really good teams that are, bigger classification, bigger divisions. It's getting y'all a good experience. But kind of just give us your thoughts on the season up to this point.
We started off our season hot. We started 4-0, and we haven't done that in years. Not since I've been here. But we kind of had a little bump in the road, and then got a little cold, then got hot again. I really don't think any of us are happy with where we're at. I think we all would rather be higher in the rankings, and I think it just comes and goes. And hopefully, we have 6 games left, something like that. So we're hoping to win out or win as many as we can, play good ball, and then hopefully be ready for playoffs.
Yeah, I kind of look at y'all as we have some teams coming up like a Buckeye. Wouldn't it be awesome for y'all to kind of surprise Buckeye and get the win over them? Because have y'all beaten Buckeye in y'all's career?
my sophomore year.
Okay. But they're the team that's undefeated in district, and man, wouldn't that be sweet to to catch them off guard and get a win against them?
Yes, sir. Of course. I mean, last year that was probably one of the better games we had all season, and how hard we fought and how we came up short. It would be, amazing win for us. So that's what we need. We need one big win for sure this week and next week to really get us going for playoffs.
I feel like y'all are working hard and competing, and I feel like it's gonna happen somewhere. I feel like it almost happened Monday against Pineville, that y'all keep competing hard, and one of these games y'all are gonna probably surprise yourself and beat a team and like, hey, we should beat those guys, and the confidence can go through the roof. Is what I'm expecting.
Colin, talk about your role as a pitcher and talk about your progression from last season to this season. Talk about your velocity and have you developed any new pitches coming into this season?
Yes, sir. I mean, really just trying to let my defense work. I know last year that was big because we had a lot of bigger guys that were leaders, and they've been there and they've been in that situation. And I was the new guy, but now I just really gotta trust them. And even though they're young, they're still really good ball players. Velocities went up a little bit, and really pitches, really working on the changeup and getting that down. It's been big in the slider, but really just making it where I can spot them. And it's been big this year.
Carson, you started the year kind of still getting over an injury, right? Or did you have surgery or something?
Yes, sir. I had labrum surgery in beginning of school year, August, actually first day of school. But I started the season just playing first a little bit, DHing when he was pitching. But around the Altic tournament, I got back to catching, and it's been great. I've loved it.
Which position do you prefer the best?
Catching.
Catching.
Do you feel like you're kind of back to 100%? Did that affect you hitting at all?
It takes a little bit of the focus away from hitting, to where if you're DHing, kind of all you have to do is worry about hitting. But I actually think it helps being able to catch, being able to see the ball. I like catching, just being able to help pitchers out. It's great.
But as far as having the labrum surgery, did that affect you hitting? Like, do you feel like you're back to 100% swinging the bat?
Oh yeah,
at 100%?
Yes, sir, definitely.
And catching, no discomfort. You feel good.
Feel great.
So, I mean, you lose a lot of guys, but Colin, it's got to be nice to have Carson back. That your catcher that you've had all these years. Is that just kind of a comfort there, having him behind the plate? You've had him there. Y'all kind of know what to expect from each other.
Oh yes, sir. I mean, for a pitcher, the catcher is what you need, and having him seeing me throughout, high school and even junior high, it's helped so much. And really getting the second year with him, it's gonna be big, and it has been. And just me being comfortable up there has helped me so much this season. So for sure.
I feel like from looking at the stats, after you, Colin, I mean, it's a lot of freshman pitchers. Otwell, Bryce Thompson. Do those guys ever kind of come to you and ask you things about maybe pitching, trying to get advice, or do you ever try to say, hey, this kind of works in these situations? Do you ever try to give them advice as far as being the older guy that has the varsity experience?
Yes, sir. Sometimes, I mean, Coach Johnny has really helped and stepped in, and he's been amazing, especially for these younger guys. But yeah, I mean, our first three guys are left-handed, and the other two are freshmen, so I mean, they've had to step up and they've done it. And so,
talk about the guys that are coming in relief roles. Talk about them.
Who we got?
Bentley, Bryce, Trent.
I mean, Bentley, he's throwing some innings, and he stepped up, and he can throw the ball pretty hard. Control's there. That's what we need. Jonas has actually pitched for us, ate some innings for us, and he's done great. Trent.
Yeah, Trent Tingle.
And we lost two pitchers. earlier in the season. But I think we'll do just fine. We got a good rotation.
Yeah.
And hopefully get us through playoffs. So.
As far as a team, you have so many new starters, and y'all were used to playing those older guys. Do you feel like as a team, you kind of mentioned it as far as your pitching, relying on your defense, trusting them? Do you feel like as a team, y'all are kind of starting to come together? Y'all are getting to know each other, and it is starting to come together at this point in the season for a big run to finish out and get ready for the playoffs?
I would say so. Yes, sir. Definitely. We don't have a lot of egos on our team, so it's been nice. Especially the starters. Everyone's great. We all love whether JV, varsity. We all just really like each other. I think it helps that we've had so many road games, all the bus rides and everything. That's definitely helped us.
Yeah, nothing like a bus ride to kind of
you guys
get to know each other.
Played a tournament in New Orleans, right? Earlier in the season.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I feel like every weekend y'all are making a trip. Isn't Hackberry a very long trip, like South Lake Charles?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Was that probably the longest trip y'all made?
It wasn't very fun.
Yeah. Like once you get past Lake Charles, it ain't nothing down there, right? Just kind of a swamp.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Seems like you guys have played a lot of Friday and Saturday games this season, and I'm sure that kind of prepares you going into the playoffs for the best out of 3 games.
We've had, I think, 5 weeks in a row, 5 Saturdays, just straight games. That's going to prepare us for when we got to play back-to-back.
Yeah.
Back-to-back days. And I think we've done really well, actually, and I don't think it's held us back too much. So.
Y'all talk about those bus rides. If you make a run in the playoffs, eventually you're going to have to go on a long road trip. Do you feel like that kind of gets y'all used to riding a bus a long ways and then learning how to get off that bus and go out there and play it at your best? You feel like that's getting y'all used to that?
Most definitely. I remember earlier in the season we played Hackberry, and then the next day we turned around and went and played St. Edmunds. Both of those are 2.5, 3-hour bus rides, and so getting in at 1 o'clock in the morning and then having to wake up at 7 o'clock. It has not been very fun at times, but if we really want to make a run at the playoffs, I think it's necessary and it's going to help us in the long run.
Best team you guys have faced this year?
A mix of Ash and Cedar Creek, I would say.
Did we play Benton last year? I know they were on the schedule and we did play them. What do y'all know about Benton? I mean, we know they're good, but kind of what do y'all know? What do y'all expect for tomorrow night?
Well, last year we went to Benton and we kind of went in the game just to have fun and relaxed, and because we kind of knew the outcome. But I think this year's gonna be a lot different. They got to come here and they got to play at our field. So I think if we stay prepared and we come in locked in, I think we can upset them, and that's just the mindset you got to have going into a game like this.
Yeah, maybe that game I was talking about. You keep just working hard and playing hard. Eventually, you're going to catch somebody off guard. It may be tomorrow night.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. Excited to be there and see y'all in action. It'll be my first home game. I've been to a couple of away games. I went to Bunkie and I went to Vidalia. But first time being at home this year, so looking forward to it. Real quick, Carson, you are a senior, so I always ask the seniors, kind of what's your plans for after graduation?
Well, I've got a few different offers and interests to go play baseball. As of right now, that's the plan. Just end the season, have fun with the boys, and then try to find a college to go to, play baseball. So that's the plan.
Have you guys been to camps or anything in the off season?
We have. Me, him, and Cal Australia have a camp we're planning to go to right after the season's over. So we all definitely want to play at the next level.
So no matter what, y'all just love it. Wherever y'all can, y'all are planning on playing no matter what.
Yes, sir. Just doing whatever it takes.
Well, y'all got anything else y'all want to say? Anything else you want to ask them?
Go Giants.
There you go. Really appreciate y'all being here tonight. And we love watching y'all. Congratulations. I know it may not be where y'all want it, but y'all are still having another good year, and we're proud of y'all and excited to see what happens here in the next couple of weeks. And when it gets playoff time, man, it's always fun to see what happens. So good luck. We'll be cheering y'all on, and appreciate y'all joining us tonight. Thanks, guys. You're listening to Walk from 1.7 KJNA.
Louisiana is strong. It's hard work and determination. It's never giving up. It's being there for family, friends, and neighbors because you gave them your word. It's celebrating life's good times and standing tall when times are tough. You call this great state home, and so do we. We're headquartered here with a presence in every parish to better serve you. We're Louisiana's insurance company. Louisiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Real service, real people.
Welcome back into the walkthrough. Austin Waller here along with Brant King. And Brant, I texted you today. I said, man, we're going to have a fun show tonight. I was excited about it, and it has gone well. We've been had a great night. We've talked to Lady Giants head coach Sarah Roark, talked to Gina Giants head coach Joe Hennett, heard from Lady Giants powerlifting DeAndrea Jones, Ada Kimbrough, Aaron Ashley, and then we just got finished talking to Colin Jensen and Carson Willis with Gina Giants baseball. Always enjoy talking to the kids.
Yeah,
hearing from them.
That's what makes the show better is talking to the kids and listening to what they have to say.
I always feel like we try to just kind of talk about any high school news that we have. That's the only thing that I've really seen the past week. It actually just happened not long before it went on air. If you know Andy Boone, he was the coach at the Vols years ago. He's kind of been bouncing around South Louisiana lately. Got the head job at Patterson. I was really excited about it.
I was too.
I was excited to see, because to me, Patterson, years ago, they were good.
Top notch. They made the playoffs almost every year.
And had some big recruits come out of there. And I've kind of felt like they are a team that's been a sleeper. The right guy gets that job, and they're in our division. So it'd be a team that, you got to watch out. And when they hired Coach Andy Boone, I said, oh, now that'll be interesting to watch. Well, it came out today. He is going to have to resign due to health issues. So we're not even going to get to see him coach a game there. Really hate that for him. But prayers go out to Coach Boone. Hope everything is okay and he gets all right. But, yeah, that was kind of the big news as far as today. As far as Louisiana high school news, Coach Andy Boone stepping down at Patterson. And then, back in the day, this probably wouldn't be a late time as far as finding a coach. But these days, now you're behind as far as finding a coach.
You're way behind schedule at this point.
Because you're already kind of in the middle of your off-season program as far as working out.
About to start spring.
Yep, getting ready for spring, getting ready for the summer workouts. So, and normally what schools do, they probably hire somebody that was probably already on staff.
Yeah.
And kind of go from there. Yeah, and I'm trying to think in my head anything that has happened, and I can't really think of nothing. No news as far as any other sports. I just am really excited about seeing how this baseball and softball ends up, because I think it's our division is some good teams in it. Going to be some fun teams to watch playoff time, and I always feel like it flies by, and it's going to be before you know it, we're going to be talking about, okay, we're ranked number 1 for softball. Where are we going here? This
How many straight trips to Suffer has it been?
Oh, don't ask me that. I know. I think this senior class has been every year in their career. I'm not sure if we made it the year before when they were 8th graders. I think that might have been the year we lost in extra innings at Kaplan. So I think maybe 4 straight years.
I was thinking about that the other day, and I couldn't remember.
Well, you need to go by the softball field, and they've got the years on there. I've been meaning to kind of walk out there and take a picture, because I feel like every year when we get to this point, I have to go back and write down all the years and add it up on a notebook, where I need to just make a document and put it. But now they have it on that fence.
Yeah.
I'm going to go take a picture, and that'll be easy. I don't have to go back and look. Because we know, the thing is, they've gone so much that it's hard to keep up with. Okay, how many years have we been? Because it's happened so many times. To where when things happen once or twice, we know that easily off our head. But when you've gone 10 out of the last 11 years,
Right.
it's hard to keep up with how many years. So, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how it is. 4 straight years. And Coach Roark, she kind of made a point that it was funny to me that some of the year we won state, we didn't win district. When this group of seniors were sophomores, they lost to Buckeye and Caldwell in district and still made it to Sulphur. So really, district, it doesn't really matter as far as playoffs. You can still get in the playoffs without winning districts. It used to be a bigger deal years ago when you didn't have a power rating system, but now that you have that, it's really just made you play district games to make sure you have games built into your schedule. And as far as winning a district championship, it's more about pride, for your area. But I would say with our district in softball, going undefeated in a district that's going to have every team make the playoffs, and I could see Marshville and Buckeye make a run in their divisions. I mean, Bunky's at number 9; they might can make a run. It's just a testament to how good this group has been this year for Lady Johnson. Just incredible to me, the teams we've beaten this year, and you talked about how many years straight have made it Sulphur. In all these years that I've been doing this, the year that we lost the state championship against John Curtis, the year we won the state championship, I am certain we did not start 22-3. And on our schedule, 22-3 is incredible. That we've only had 3 losses on the year. Our power rating is like a full point better than the second place team right now, and it is just incredible how well they've played. And what I'm excited about is, like I said when we talked to Coach Roark, last night against Grant, I felt like we were really hitting the ball well. Grant's pitcher, Kirkland, a lefty pitcher, had some nasty movement on the ball, and we hit the ball well. We were doing a good job going to opposite field. She came inside. We took it the other way. Wasn't any home runs, but man, if you're hitting line drives like we were last night, you don't need the home runs. So I'm excited. I feel like we may be hitting, even though we played well all year, 22-3, it may be the bats may be getting hot, and maybe it's going to be really good. And you're going to be really tested the next couple of weeks with the schedule that they have. So tomorrow night we will be at Eddie Justice Memorial Field, Benton at Gina, and then next week I believe it is. Let me see. I think it's Gina Tioga the next game. No, next week I have 2 baseball games. Baseball on Tuesday will be at home against Buckeye. On Thursday I'll be at home against Menard, and then on Friday we'll be at softball as they'll play Pineville. And the reason I want to go to that Pineville game, Pineville is number 2 in Division 1 Select. Yeah. Very good game there.
What time's the big game tomorrow night? 6 o'clock?
No, I think it's 5.
Okay.
And I wonder if they did that because of Benton's road trip, getting home late. Yeah. But it says 5 o'clock on the schedule, so 5 o'clock on that one. And then now next week, Buckeye and Menard, I thought there'll be 6 o'clock games there.
Got a big 6U game at 5:30 tomorrow night. So.
Oh, man. So you're going to miss out. Well, maybe next time.
That's right.
Can't miss the 6U game, man. That coach pitch. You gotta get out there, get them ready. So. All right. Well, I really appreciate Zoe Williams always being here, working on that computer, doing a great job with our graphics, getting everything up. Always appreciate Brant showing up, and another great show. We appreciate everybody calling in and being here tonight, and we'll do it again next week. You've been listening to The Walk there, 1.7 KJNA. Good night, everybody.